Hello, good afternoon. I should have saved my face, Safe, and here we have a Zapatero. Let's go to going quickly. Zapatero. Rubalcaba.
¿De qué hablaría usted? Y sobre todo, señor Gil Lázaro, ¿qué haría usted los miércoles por la noche cuando pasea por esas tertulias de extrema derecha glosando las infamias que ha dicho en esta Cámara? ¿Qué sería de usted sin mí y sin el caso? Es como la canción de Amaral, sin ti no soy nada.
It had been clear that he is a girl.
Incrementar el caudal ecológico en 12 metros cúbicos por
Ramón
segundo.
Luis, Valcárcel.
Esta es la mejor manera de decir se acabó el trasvase Tajo Segura en el momento en el que se aprobara ese plan de...
That lives a good life because he is a politician of a community with a lot of underground economy. Dmitry Medvedev.
Президент Российской Федерации Владимир Владимирович Путин.
The times fly, Dmitry, and I have forgot.
Head of the advisors group and the security bodies in Herat.
Look
One day
for
he went on leave, and I asked him, "Listen, Sasha, how's the situation down there?" And at that time, our country had a very patriotic spirit. We believed that we were doing a very good thing, having
Switzerland. Switzerland. Three minutes of videos of others. That is a pussy. Okay. It has been 8 years of the PSOE. It has been too much. The worst president that we ever have. At 30 years or 40, every country that went out of a dictatorial mode have a place in the courts with everybody losing their minds. Es un escándalo en español. Es un escándalo que sea demasiado. And the pedrastia is in the street. After each year of the PSOE and the matriculas and the enrollments of the cars. It's for the kids. All it's for the kids. The last that I ever think that when I was young, I dream when I arrive to be a football player and I will be rich and I am a good person. I always give money to people that needs in the street and everybody happy with me. And when I was grown at 20 years with drugs, and I was talking with machines in my third flat of the chalet. After that, it was so genial that they think that he never arrived to anywhere if he don't do big things. Because I am so genial with cocaine. Till 22, I'm not a cocainome, a man with cocainome. Till 22, I haven't take cocaine, only several times, but I'm 29 and I'm completely over this lesson of my life, and I wouldn't answer psychiatrically, and my father get out me of anywhere if my doctor or family doesn't say nothing, or with lawyers of any hospital. And probably I'm the man let the president, because they decide about countries. I'm the man at 29 who has moved more money in the world in the present times with the coins that we have in the actually. Imagine what time we talking. What about PIB? What about PIB and all the banks in Spain are near each one of each other, because they all me, and it's for they a a very big problem, because the election is in a year. Now nobody gives me no money for the business, not the friend, not the family, not my cousin Eva. I have two cousin Eva, one Marta, one Maria, and one Marisita. That I have this side of problems with hers, with them. So I want to go to Switzerland to study the next year if I can put the business. I'm trying to work, but 2,000 euros and nobody what the crises are we, and 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 the people lie, the people of Cartagena lie and say silly things about me because they hate me so much, and they say that I forget. They they don't call me and they don't answer my phones, and then North Americans are with the communications a day, and all the day the 300 millions of euros ones that have no imagine are bugging crazy the people in the road. In Spain all is autovía, and and they all said lies of me. One thing clear, I don't speak even because if I speak, someone is winning money. So go down with that lie. And the huerto, I haven't time for the speak for the huerto. They are 3 meters and they are killers of children, and the police doesn't do anything because the Pilar Barreiro, the Albarcárcel, they send cars and we are rich with his money. Well, this is a very, very great country. República Bananera. But not chill, Fidel, not chill. Ni Fidel, ni. Bye. I have this problem. I'm coming from the first breath of God of my son of my uncle, and my cousin have a son. I have this problem. I'm coming from the first breath of God of the son of my cousin. And when I was 20 years, 19, the lines of my front were perfectly. I draw up one side of my head and were like the other, symmetric, perfectly. And now I have this problem that my lines aren't symmetric, are asymmetric, and I put the face. Am I really watching this? Am I really here? Daddy, do you understand that is the law and we have to go to the courts? And this is the face that I have to put, but I have to work my lines of my front, of my face, and don't go out so often of house. But my lines of my front are very important because are natural, and I can have a lines when I will be 50 years, but I'm not relaxed with that front in the mirror because I have every day to stay. I don't do that, but people of the chat say me each day half an hour looking yourself at the mirror, and you have a big television in the salon of the house to watch your videos, and after we will have the television of the beach or buy another. That is the question that my father do that step, but to see me near, and this is facial uh, liquid. Okay, this is one of my problem. The lines of my head are asymmetric. When I was 19, my lines was absolutely symmetric, better than an actor. A natural lines that were perfect and symmetric, and now they are asymmetric because I have and put the face that am I really here? Am I really living that? Am I really asking for that piece of shit? And I'm coming for the first bread of God of the son of my cousin, and a pussy. Always pussies for everywhere. And I say an egg, the fish and the bread. And each day I have to work my lines of my face half an hour. It's that friends say me in the chats, because I can have a lines when I will be 50 incredible, but I have to work my lines. This is liquid of face that I have put me a minute ago, but I have to work because I was hurting in the front, and now I have to work every day in half an hour my lines of my face, and I have to order all days my rooms of the house and the salon rooms, and watch the television in the salon of the house if the other television is in the beach. That we are thinking about buying another big television for the salon room that I asking for my father, but it's always the same. He's very Cristiano, and he take his life with philosophy. The words, the lines of my head works the line of my face. Am I handsome enough? Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for the definitions. I love enough that you hate me and be so careful that my life is a lie. A lie. a beautiful city where want to go to study law. I want to be a lawyer, but my teacher of German say that I can study politicians too, but I think that I'm going to earn more money being a lawyer, including doing cage with this house and my 29 years because habeas corpus. Cogitaciones, poemas Nemo Patitur. La Puebla sometimes have gallos. Always they have Arco del Triunfo. We always had Paris.
Russia's president has given his first
Imagine
reaction to the EU
something
summit
like
on the
it is
conflict in
hot.
Georgia. In an interview with Euronews, Dmitry Medvedev was speaking at his summer residence in Sochi on the Black Sea, while the EU threatened to postpone talks with Russia on a new partnership pact. It did not adopt the sanctions some countries were demanding.
Mr. President, welcome to Euronews. What is your response to the outcome of the emergency summit as far as EU-Russia relations are concerned?
Я внимательно следил за тем, как развивались события на саммите. Не буду скрывать, у меня были
I
предварительные.
closely followed events as they unfolded at the summit. I won't hide the fact that I had preliminary talks with my colleagues. In my opinion, the outcome is double-edged. Firstly, unfortunately, the EU did not fully understand what motivated the Russian Federation to make decisions on repelling the Georgian aggression and recognizing South Ossetia and Abkhazia as independent subjects of international law.
В качестве независимых субъектов международного права.
Okay, now there's no law with me.
Fatal because things change in this world.
Ситуация, на мой взгляд,
That
гораздо
is the first situation.
она заключается
The second situation is, in my opinion, much more positive. Despite certain divisions among EU states, a reasonable, realistic point of view on the issue
And
did
I don't
prevail.
go to Russia
A number of states
directly
were calling for some
because they get out my clothes and they suck my cock or something similar. Get dresser in English. So I want to go to Switzerland, that is a fiscal paradise for study law. If Germany don't do me an offer, I'm going to study in German. I want to record all these palace of Russia because they have all that they want. They haven't recognized a lot of rights of the some areas of his country, but they have gas, oil, petrol, oil, petrol, antiques, and I want to record all of this. So my film, the life of the people is a film where you can live more or less, but you have to survive and live the best life that whatever you can. So I want to record that palace, and I want go first to Switzerland to be a lawyer, and there is a good offer. Okay, let's go in to put the business where I stay 24 hours a day in the air, and I want to have rooms with a lot of cinema LCDs and televisions, 20 or 30 television in that rooms for with the imagine rights, broke the bag, the stock. So we are looking for an university in Switzerland that is a very good country for life. Zurich and Ginebra are the second and the third better cities of the world to live in them, and I'm going to study in German the next year, not the following. Although I'm trying to put a business that cost me 2,000 euros that nobody give me, because even people very near of my family, including people of my family, want a child of mine. That's why all the life I was poor. But if I am a lawyer, imagine they have they were wrong getting me out of the Catholic University, because are you watching Lomana on the television? I want her in the Supreme Court, because I don't like this country at this age, because I don't see myself nowhere. Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? Mi amigo José Carlos. Bueno, estamos aquí en la casa de David, que estamos terminando la obra. Le hemos puesto un ventanal nuevo, como veis, para que tenga mejor iluminación. Y bueno, hemos terminado bien en la obra, todo ha sido perfecto, ha salido bien. Y bueno, David está muy contento de los trabajos que le hemos realizado. Lenny, José Carlos, y David, el propietario y promotor de la obra. Lo han hecho en 3 días. Yo le dije a mi padre que el mayor placer era la vista, y en vez de comprar una tele nueva ha puesto un ventanal para que veamos el monte. Allá él. Y nada, nos despedimos y nos vamos este fin de semana de fiesta, que tenemos va de fiesta. Venga, pues que todos disfrutemos mucho más. ¡Bye! Bye. Hello, good afternoon. Zapatero.